Breaking the rules? Why would you consider breaking the rules? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, where I share with you my journey towards understanding who I am, so I can be myself, so I can be true to myself. Episode 558. Ching, yeah. So what about you? Why would you consider breaking the rules? Can you imagine yourself in a specific situation when you have rules and you decide to break them? Well, this is exactly the question I asked myself yesterday on the episode, and I still ask myself about the Vipassana retreat. Why did I break the rules? As I shared with you, it was very strict in the temple. It was 26-day Vipassana retreat. They had a lot of rules there, and I did follow most of the rules, but I chose to break some of the rules. For example, I didn't eat. I was eating when I wasn't allowed to eat, and on the last 2 days, or the last day, I even left the temple. But why did I do that? Before going on to the Vipassana retreat, as I was sharing you as well in the Day One Journey episodes, I wanted to be a soldier. I want to go there and just do whatever I'm told to do. This was the plan. I want to learn their meditation techniques and to follow exactly what I was supposed to do. This was my intention. This is what I planned. I chose this specific place. I knew what were the rules before I went there. I knew that the rules are very strict. This is why I chose this specific place. And yet, I decided to break the rules. So this is the question I ask myself. I ask myself this question because I want to get to know myself. I want to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to be myself, and I want to be true to myself. And I think the best way for me to reach this answer, why I break the rules, is to start from the beginning. So I went there, Vipassana meditation retreat, day one. I was following the rules. But the only thing that was messing with my mind was the food. Because my habits with foods, I usually eat a lot of vegetables. I like to eat a lot of volume, huge salads, around like 2 or 3 kilograms of vegetables every single day. I also eat a lot of protein, lean protein. I don't eat carbs almost. I limit the amount of carbs that I eat. But there in the temple, as I already knew beforehand, they had 2 meals at the beginning of the day, 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. I usually would eat 1 big meal a day in the evening. So that was totally different for me. And they didn't have a lot of protein, and they didn't have a lot of fresh vegetables. Just a lot of carbs, a lot of rice mostly. So I just ended up overeating, stuffing myself with a lot of carbs, which I usually don't eat. And then after lunch, it was 11:30, just after lunch, I would go to the shop. First time I went to the shop, it was because I needed to get a soap. I went to the shop, and then I just craved more carbs, more simple carbs, sugar, like sweet breads, and I was buying some crap. Yeah, this was crap. I bought. This is something I don't do. I just don't eat this stuff, but I did. I bought them, and then I sat and I ate them. I didn't break the rules of the temple. There was no rule about what you eat. and I ate before 12 at noon. So that was the rule, not eating solid foods after 12 at noon. So I wasn't breaking the rules of the temple. But for me, when I think about it, this was the beginning. Because for me, I broke my rules. And as I see it right now, I'm not sure I saw it back then. That was the beginning. In the next episode, I'll share with you exactly how it led to me breaking the rules in the temple. But back to you. Give us a few minutes today and think about a time when you had certain rules for yourself and you broke your own rules. Give us a few minutes today. Think about it. Just raise the level of self-awareness of you creating certain rules and breaking them. And ask yourself why. Do it today. Have this conversation with yourself today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.